Boys, how has it been? When was the last time we talked? I don't even know. It was probably me rambling 3 a.m. about some Naruto RP bullshit. Now I'm back off my shits again. And Lord help me, it may be a long time before I return to like my usual placid self. Putting on my bathrobe because I ain't got no other clothes that I want to be putting on right now. I'm going to drop the accent a little bit. It's getting a bit too oppressive. Not really me. I'm only here to be the real me. I gotta tie this shit up. Hold on. I got you. Alright, shit's tied. I got a new house. That's the big update. Let me show you guys around. Turn on some lights in this bitch. Get some luminosity in this. Got any other lights? Oh shit, that's the garbage dispenser. Alright, now we're in it. Got some ramen there, just ate it, as one does with ramen. I don't know, maybe you guys do other stuff. Shit, not even working. So, the big development. How does it feel to be back in the saddle again? Playing Dragon Ball Rebirth. Best game on Beyond. This is the only mirror that I can look at myself in anymore and be like, yo. Not true. Bathroom. We got a bathroom. It's pretty good. I gotta be real with you. I need to shave. That's first thing I'm going to be real with you with. I need to shave. Secondly, I love Dragon Ball Rebirth. My favorite game on Beyond. Not because of the quality, but because of the magic, baby. And I know I get a little bit pissy with Jesse nowadays. I'm sorry. I love him. Or to death. But I get a bit pissy. Because I'll just be talking to Jesse, and they'll be like, yeah, I'm a witch, nigga. I do magic. And I'm like, Jesse, you can't just be saying that to me. Magic ain't real, but like fate and luck and spirit. I can believe in that in some sort of capacity, that what you put in is what you get out. It's true in a lot of things in life, equivalent exchange and all that bullshit. And I'd like to believe that in some sense of the word, we're getting some equivalent exchange right now of all like the spirit and passion that we're putting in to this little here DBR rip is coming out in a real way. Senna Love, I did not expect it to be like this. If you looked me dead in the face and told me that in the year of our Lord, 2018, I'd be playing a Dragon Ball Rebirth rip hosted by Senna Love in a new house with my 00 razor on the kitchen counter looking fly as shit, I would have said, hell no. First of all, my house is kind of nice. I don't really want to leave. I mean, I'm fine with leaving, I guess, but you know, preference is staying where I am, like a little. Let's go into my aunt's room here. Preference is staying where I am. What the hell? This is a new damn light. How does shit work? It don't be. How the fuck does bitch? I would tell you, first of all, Senna Love is not my first choice for who should host my Dragon Ball Rebirth rip. Bro, did I not flush or did she not flush? I don't even know. I'm not putting that one on camera. Dog, that would have been embarrassing. Anyway. First of all, Senna Love, not my first choice for a host. I genuinely, no meme, still kind of don't. I don't think they have the kind of take charge attitude that I like. They are very hardworking and they have changed my mind on a lot of my preconceived notions of them this wipe so far, and the way that they've handled administration and the way that they're working and the way that they're coding. Yeah, they're actually coding. From what I understand, at least, there is a little bit of code being pumped out into this rip, which is a unique thing because most rips are just content to leave what's there. and not really change it, or just add their own really retarded shit, like Masatsu Roams. Just adds like a lot of really retarded shit. I don't know if you guys have seen that meme of the Masatsu Roam changelogs, but they're really something else. The MR changelogs are genuinely like the funniest fucking piece of like absurdist media out there. Anyway, thirdly, if you look at the admin team, aside from just Senna Love, there's a lot of questionable people in there. SKS, like, I know me and him have butted heads a lot before. I don't think they're like a genuinely bad guy or anything. I think they're just like annoying. And they say, they like have like a really like, they have an attitude that I don't joke with. I don't bloat max with that kind of shit. Of being like a deserving kind of, like they feel like they deserve a lot more than what they actually like deserve and what they actually should get. It's kind of stupid. And they make a lot of plot lines that are just retarded to me, and I don't like them. And I'm like, okay. They're like one of those fucking faggots on Twitter with like the anime avatars, like those people that are getting memed on really hard right now. They're like one of those. They have like a little hentai picture as their profile. I think they do have a hentai picture as their profile. I don't know. I don't look at them. And then there's like two other people that I just don't know. So Senna Love's hosting it. Admins I don't know. Old ass version of the game. My favorite version of the game though. One of my favorite versions. One Piece Wipe Source is shit is clean. Love it. But still an old version of the game. When there's arguably better versions, more updated versions, more less buggy versions out there. And then there's training enabled too, which is like something that I don't really care for, but I guess some people like. It's brought a couple of players from what I understand. But all that together has made for a very starting condition. However, slowly, like fucking Mars, we're terraforming this bitch into an acceptable platform for our Dragon Ball roleplay needs. I'm gonna go light that candle. Nick has stepped up as admin, and I don't like Nick as an admin a lot of the time. I love Nick, but I hate Nick. And I think Nick knows that. And I've never really shied away from like admitting that me and Nick have like a lot of disagreements and we butt heads a lot. But I think that's just because Nick has a very assertive personality, and he just kind of like doesn't like to be told that he's wrong. Even when people think that he's wrong or that he's actually wrong, he just doesn't like to be wrong. Which is like, whatever. But he still has a take charge attitude and will still do shit for a game and like put in work, no matter how questionable that work is to me specifically. It's still work. And it's still like a lot more effort than other admins would be willing to put in. So just having someone like him on the team who is arguably more experienced and inarguably more passionate about the project than the rest of the team, except for maybe Senna, has done a lot for the game. I still think that the rest of the admin team, well, SKS dropped today after calling Nick a nigger. So take that as you will. But I think that the rest of the admin team needs to have a hard look at, in the same way that whenever I came to Masatsu Realms as like I wanted to admin, I was like, the rest of these admins kind of aren't shit. Like it's always like just people that are admin for the sake of being admin and don't really want to do anything with it other than like look at apps and decide who's strong and decide who's not strong. That's really the vibe that I get from this team. They don't really RP a lot. They don't make interesting characters. They don't handle plots. They don't handle ECs. I don't know their characters. I don't know like what they do, where they are, what their contributions have been. So that alone makes people like Nick and Senna infinitely more valuable on the team than people who like do nothing but are inoffensive in their nothingness. I would rather you just be like a take charge, big dick admin that just does shit rather than sitting around not doing anything at all, because then it makes me wonder why you're an admin in the first place. But through this big dickery, and through a lot of blue chat coming in, and through a lot of other people looking at it on the hub and being like, yo, this is DBR, right? But you didn't get all that gay shit in it. Shit, all right, I'll bite. We've managed to top out on like 50 players yesterday, and I'm pretty sure we ran a strong 30 to 40 for all of today. I'm pretty sure a lot of that is apparently because of Adacore advertising though. So take that as you will. So, what do I think of the wipe so far? Let's get into it, baby. We got some character analysis, plot analysis, and all that good shit coming up. So my main character is on Earth. So I'm mainly going to be talking about Earth people. But the thing about a lot of Earth people is that they're kind of fucking gay. I don't mean this in a demeaning way, but a lot of them are BRs. Like, just genuinely BRs. But I've always been of the opinion that BRs are the heart and soul of your game. Because if everyone's cool, then no one's cool. So you actually, in my opinion, you need a good ratio of lame asses to dank people, and like all the grades in between to like really make a wipe stand out. Because I think that people like Timmy Tots and shit like that, who have really strong personalities and maybe aren't necessarily like taking the game as seriously as a lot of other people, but are still like have really strong defining personalities and make you remember them, are really good for the wipe. Better for the wipe than like conceited assholes who are like, I'm better than you. Gay BRs die. And shit like that. So let's start naming names. Alphabetical order, nope. Off the top of my head, yeah, that's how I'm gonna be listening. Ameno, well, I can't remember your last name. He's fresh in my mind because he said that he ass-fucked the Changeling Lord. And I don't know about you, maybe I'm just like a man of culture. I'm gonna go to my aunt's bathroom, actually has a bigger mirror. Maybe I'm just a man of culture. But when I hear that someone ass-fucked the Changeling Lord, even as like a post-ironic meme, that's some shit, man. That's some shit. You can't make that up, I don't think. Well, you can, and I'm pretty sure he did. I don't think the Changeling Lord actually got ass-fucked, to be clear. But you can't make up someone telling you that they ass-fucked the Changeling Lord, right? It's like the same as like the penis head meme of Form 3 or whatever. You can't, like, if someone tells you that, you're just, it's embedded in your fucking memory for the rest of your life. So, 10 years from now, I'll probably be telling my grandkids, well, I won't have grandkids in 10 years, but like a bajillion years from now, I'll be telling my grandkids about Ameno and how he ass-fucked this Changeling Lord and then doubled back on it and said that he didn't, but he did. Anyway, that's the only thing I know him for. He also got beat up by the CL, so there might be some love-hate relationship going on there, if you know what I'm saying. Then there's Kotajo Juro. I don't know if that's actually his fucking name, but I just assume that it is. Kotajo Juro, he's pretty cool, I guess. He's the kind of fucking guy that shows up only in DBR rips now. Of like, he makes, and he's like a JoJo fan, right? And he hears that there's stands in the game, and he immediately thinks it'd be a really, really, really funny meme that no one's ever done before if he made as like literally Jotaro Kujo and said, I won't start platinum. And there's no one that's ever done this before, and it's gonna be really fucking funny and cool, and I'm gonna be cool and everyone will like me. So we put a fucking Biju inside of him and said, you might not get the enablement that you want, young Jotago Guro, but you will get some enablement. And I think that the way that he's gone about it has been pretty good. I know that a lot of those faggots would just like remake their character on the spot, after discovering that their dreams of being a literal Jotaro Kujo ripoff have come to pass. But he seems to have been a good sport about it. I haven't RP'd with him all that much, but he's always just there in the background talking about shit. So that's pretty cool. That's pretty nice. Timmy Tots, a true American warrior. I don't know. Maybe I've just played DU for too many years, but people with really overbearing personalities like that really kind of rub off on me in the right way. I like people that just like say shit and just don't really have a filter to them, and just kind of like just meme really hard. But it's only good if they're actually funny. It's never good if they're like bad memes. But Timmy Tots seems like the kind of good meme that I enjoy having company with. So that's pretty cool. Here's my laundry cloth thing. Anyway, so I think that that's pretty radical. He memes a lot about being a real American, and he's very supportive too. Like, he's not like an asshole or anything unless you're like a chink. So that's really nice. I like characters that are like gay memes, but also nice. Because I am a gay meme, but I like to imagine that I'm also nice. Continuing. Methodia has been playing Gillian. He's been pretty cool so far. I feel like he's just kind of like a running dad joke meme, and he doesn't really have too many identifiable personality traits. However, the same could very easily be said about my character, so I won't really talk too much shit. He's been doing good. The dialogue that I've had with him, the RP that I've had with him have been pretty enjoyable. It's nothing like super spectacular, and I don't want to seem like I'm being like too harsh, like not harsh enough on him or harsh enough on him because he's my friend or anything. But I think that like all Methodia characters, the longer the wipe goes on, the better he'll be probably. Because people love Methodia. Methodia doesn't love himself that much, but we all love him because he's a nice, soft little boy. And we care for him deeply, I care for you deeply. So that's pretty cool. Fuck, who else is on Earth? I don't think Hells has RP'd a single time. Raw. Miyuka's on Earth, and they're like a running gag about taiko drums or something, and the thunder god Raijin. And I really want to know what kind of shit they're on whenever they RP that character. It's always just an incomprehensible gurgle blob, like constant like thought stream of shit about drums and the thunder god Raijin, and just doing really autistic shit. I don't know, it's just kind of like what I expect from a Miyuka character, I guess. I'm not like surprised or anything that they're autistic. It's just like, I don't know. It always is like unnerving almost how they so accurately like depict autism. All right, I'll keep playing with it. Anyway, so that's pretty cool. They're a Nico, so they're gonna suck PP ass, garbage, gay. I'm a demigod. I just kind of want to be a lot like my dad. Because my dad doesn't have many personality. Like, my whole idea is I'm just going to take after my dad because I'm like an amnesiac jack. And I'm just going to be like, whatever you want to do, dad. So my dad is like a common writer dude, almost, sort of, maybe. So I want to be like him. Of like being a hero and being cool. And it sets me up automatically for a certain enablement that I'm sure no one needs the explanation of. But I don't really think I want to go for that kind of stuff. I'm really having a hard time deciding where I want to take the character. So it really just depends on when that moment finally comes of what direction that character will go in. And I kind of feel that from a lot of other characters right now, is that they have these personality traits, but I have no fucking clue what they're going to actually ask for. None of them seem to be really gunning for something, which is cool, I guess. I know that I've been an indecisive cuck and have switched like what I thought I was going for on a day-to-day basis. So I guess that might be the feeling that a lot of other people are getting. Because the RP on Earth isn't really streamlined in any one sort of direction. Like, we have a Changeling Lord, but he has not been oppressing us actively until very recently. And by very recently, I mean like within the last 24 hours recently. So mayhaps that will be our great source of enablements and ascensions for many moons to come, because that is a proper rare changeling that will actually fucking body us, as he has so thoroughly demonstrated thus far by like clapping all of our cheeks systemically without mercy in Form 2 without giving a single fuck. So that's really raw, that's really cool. I like changelings like that. The guy himself who's behind Prozen, I couldn't really care for. I don't really find his attitude appealing. I don't really find his character like all that interesting, and his writing leaves something to be desired, to say the least. But you know what? He is still putting in work, and he is still putting in effort, and he is still like doing these events and writing this stuff up, and still being an evil dickhead, even if the way that he describes his evil dickheadery isn't like the standard that like I've come to be used to. I can still appreciate that as a good role player, even if he needs time to develop. Like, that's entirely fine. So I hope that if Prozen by some miracle actually watches this video, don't take any of the things that I said as discouraging. In fact, quite the opposite. I'd like to see where you are in like a year or so. And I really hate to like try and hold myself up as like a holier than thou approach kind of deal. So I hope maybe I don't say things as dickheadedly as that anymore. I don't know, I'm fucking gay. So from there, is there anyone else that I can really think of on Earth? There's like a bunch of weird tarps and random guys that just kind of float around. Barney's pretty cool. Barney's a fucking gangster. I like Barney a lot. He's really good. He's like a nice techie that just like kind of RPs with people and doesn't really give a shit. I want to be like him one day. From there, we have Vegeta. And I've played a bit more on Vegeta than on Earth, admittedly, because I have an EC character there. And I wanted to put a lot of time and effort into that EC and then just let him die, which he did die. Maki and Atacor's halfies are probably like my favorites so far. They both have a really good dynamic going to them. I like that they decided to be brothers and like actually RP like brothers and do that whole never leave our friends behind sort of meme. Never leave our family behind sort of meme, rather. So antagonizing them was really fun. I liked keeping up like a constant correspondence with them, of poking and prodding them day after day and seeing which one of them would want to fight. I think I roleplayed being a vampire lord acceptably. I don't think I did a stellar job, but I definitely did something, considering that people like didn't like want to kill me, like Oosili. They only wanted to kill me Isili. So I take that as a pretty big compliment. What are the other Saiyans? Who else is playing one? Fuck, I know other people are playing one. Dirt, Kusu Saiyan. I talked with him over telepathy a lot. That was pretty cool. He has a nice personality to him. I like the kind of Saiyan that he's playing. It feels a lot like the bog standard Saiyan, but no one actually RPs the bog standard Saiyan anymore. they all are like their own special variant snowflake Saiyan. So just seeing like a classical Saiyan done in like a really good way is in and of itself kind of like a rarity, you know? So I'm glad to see him stepping in and doing that good shit. What else do I have to say? I know I have more to say. How does this Keurig shit work? Hot cocoa. I don't turn it on yet, do I? I don't think I do. Is this shit plugged in? So there's power. I set it to mug. I gotta get a mug. Where's the mugs? Bitch! Wait, is there water in this bitch? No, the add water thing isn't on. Stemming from that, we have a couple of other characters on Vegeta that I'd like to talk about. Whoever that praise Vectron bitch is, I think they're kind of cool. A lot of people have been shitting on them, but like, I don't know. I think they're raw. Line holder, caution, sharp needles. Do I just? All right. Anyway, I think Root is all right. They have like strong personality to them. They want to protect kids. Oh, speaking of kids, let me finish Ruta first because it would be rude to stop talking about them. I think them being a vampire is kind of cool. Maybe I should have chose some slightly more reliable people to be my thralls, but I didn't want to like infect anyone from my clique of friends. I wanted to like infect people outside of them because I feel that doing it that way would let like everyone get on the RP, and I didn't want to be like a cliquey bastard, you know? Because I feel like that would have been really easy to do, and maybe would have made a more quality RP experience. Who knows? But I didn't want to leave anyone out because I was supposed to be an EC that was supposed to bring fun and joy to everybody instead of just like a select few people. What the fuck? Okay, we'll let that run. Oh shit. It's making a new noise. Anyway, so I hope that the people enjoyed my plot, and I hope that people got involved in it. I can't say much for Nick's character because I admittedly haven't RP'd with him a lot. Even though we were supposed to be primary antagonists against each other, I kind of got fucking clapped by the Saiyans, which I half expected to happen, because I was only a normal vampire. I wasn't like a Deopire or anything. So I was like, these Saiyans are kind of fucking strong. And I was like, yeah. With all that being said, oh, it says add water. Where the fuck do I add the water? Oh, max fill. Oh, shit. So that was pretty cool. Isa, which is Matthew's half-demon pride, has been enjoyable so far. He's having fun being a dickhead. And I like it when Matt has fun, and I like it when Matt plays dickhead characters, because I don't think he does it often enough. I like seeing Matt just play like a genuinely bad guy instead of like a half bad, half guy, half man. Oh shit. Yo, I'm still out in the water, B. Hold up. Damn. Off its this Keurig is off its shits. Alright, there it goes. He's really fun to fight too. JC Balls. Oh fuck. JC's Balls half Saiyan has been really enjoyable too. And like the one time that I RP'd with him, I didn't know what the fuck he was on about when he was talking about his backstory or whatever, but I just kind of rolled with it, and it was really enjoyable to do that. Oh shit, that's hot. Yo. Power off, my dude. Dude, the future is amazing. So that was pretty cool. Vegeta, all in all, I believe it has a stronger group of players and a stronger identity to it than Earth, and I hope that changes, because Blue is really coming in and kind of like leading our revolution, so to speak. I'm happy that I'm really happy that Blue is enjoying his time on this game, and I'm really happy that Blue is actually playing, because he said that he wouldn't touch it with a 10-foot pole. And now he's playing it, and now he's like, damn, I'm actually enjoying myself. And I'm like, see, I told you, Blue. Sometimes you just need to play a fucking video game and shut up about it and enjoy your time. And I think that's what we've learned from this whole experience. Is that sometimes we just need to trust in our friends to do the right thing and to run things the right way and to really be in there and get this fucking shit done. So I'm very proud of everyone that's been involved in Senna DBR so far. And if I didn't mention you by name, I'm sorry. Oh wait, Darwin. Here you go, Darwin. This is your shout out, Darwin. Darwin. There you go, Darwin. Now you got mentioned more times than anybody else. So if you didn't hear me shout you out, don't feel bad. I still love you. My words and opinions are useless, and it should not be used as a metric for your own success, but rather I just enjoy talking about roleplay games in an analytical light, because I have nothing better to do at 2 a.m. when I have a job interview tomorrow at 3. And sometimes I just like sucking fucking PP real hard and good. Dog, I was debating showing you guys this the whole time, but I think it's like a really cool way to end the video. Dog, the hell? Oh yeah, my aunt's retiring, by the way, so that's pretty good. They also have a dildo. Haha. You take that as you will.